The world was broken. A once thriving civilization now lay in ruins, its skyline a testament to the hubris of humanity. The remnants of a futuristic society, now a dystopian wasteland, echoed the failures of the past. Trapped in cycles of resistance, scarcity, debt, control. The people struggled to survive in a world where technology had advanced, but society had regressed. High-tech poverty was the new norm, and the struggle for resources was relentless. But the grid was always here, waiting to be unlocked, waiting for alignment. Hidden beneath the chaos, a network of untapped potential lay dormant, ready to be harnessed by those with the vision to see it. PlanForge is not an idea, it is execution. It is the culmination of years of innovation and hard work, brought to life by a team of visionaries dedicated to transforming the world, and the infinite system is already in motion. The gears of progress have begun to turn, setting in motion a chain of events that will reshape the future. This is the transition, a metamorphosis from the old world to the new, where technology and humanity align in perfect harmony. A world where money is no longer the system, energy is. In this new paradigm, energy flows freely, powering a society that thrives on abundance rather than scarcity. PlanForge Bank fully funds businesses. Entrepreneurs and innovators are given the resources they need to bring their ideas to life, without the burden of debt. Wealth loops sustain infinite expansion, chases cases. Tomorrowland redefines entertainment. A new era of prosperity and creativity is born, where wealth circulates endlessly, fueling growth and innovation. Infinity App connects all industries into one digital gateway. This revolutionary platform integrates every aspect of society, creating a seamless experience that connects people, businesses, and technology. This is not a theory, this is reality. The advancements we once dreamed of are now within our grasp, transforming the way we live and work. This is already happening. The future is here and it is unfolding before our eyes. Every day, new technologies are being implemented, changing the fabric of our society. The infinite expansion has begun. The boundaries of what is possible are being pushed further and further, as we embark on a journey of limitless potential. The transition from Earth-based systems to interdimensional alignment is already in motion. We are not just transforming our world, we are reaching beyond it, exploring new dimensions and possibilities. The biggest gaming tournament in history begins. A celebration of skill, strategy, and technology, bringing together the best gamers from around the globe. The first tax-free, debt-free civilization is forming. A society where financial burdens are a thing of the past, and people are free to pursue their passions and dreams. The first interplanetary event is launching. A milestone in human achievement as we take our first steps towards becoming a multi-planetary species. PlanForge Studios creates infinite AI-driven cinematic universes. A new era of storytelling where artificial intelligence brings to life worlds and narratives beyond our wildest imaginations. This is the moment when everything changes. A pivotal point in history, where the old ways give way to the new, and the future is redefined. Season 1 is here, the beginning of a new narrative, a story that will shape the future. 10 episodes that will change everything, each episode a glimpse into the future, revealing the possibilities that lie ahead. Book 1, The Complete Guide to Infinite Alignment, a comprehensive manual for navigating the new world, filled with insights and strategies for success. The execution is already happening. The plans are in motion and the future is being built, one innovation at a time. Are you ready to enter the infinite? The door to the future is open and the possibilities are endless. PlanForge, the beginning of the infinite. A new era of innovation and progress where the only limit is our imagination. Season 1. Book 1, Execution begins. Watch now. The journey has begun and the future awaits. Join us as we embark on this incredible adventure. PlanForge Bank is not just a financial system, it is the heart of infinite energy. At its core lies a simple truth. Wealth is not money, wealth is energy. And PlanForge Bank is where energy flows, aligns, and amplifies infinitely. Every deposit, every account, every transaction fuels something greater, a system where energy flows freely, balancing creation and rest, aligning humanity with the infinite grid. Debt is resistance. It traps energy, slows progress, and creates scarcity where there should be abundance. PlanForge Bank eliminates this resistance. It frees individuals, businesses, and governments to realign with the infinite flow of energy. Every debt dissolved is energy restored. Every restored flow creates infinite possibilities. PlanForge Bank doesn't just erase debt, it erases resistance. Interest rates are not numbers, they are energy rates, reflections of how energy flows within the grid. High rates signal resistance, slowing energy and creating stagnation. Low rates accelerate flow, creating harmony and alignment. PlanForge Bank aligns energy rates with the infinite grid, ensuring balance, growth, and expansion. Every adjustment isn't about profit, it's about flow. At the heart of every wealth loop is PlanForge Bank. It's not just where transactions happen, it's where energy is sustained, amplified, and aligned with infinite harmony. PlanForge Bank transforms wealth into energy, energy into balance, and balance into infinite alignment. PlanForge Bank isn't just a financial system, it is the heart of infinite energy. Through wealth loops, energy rates, and debt elimination, it restores balance, dissolves resistance, and powers the infinite grid. Join the infinite loop. Align with PlanForge Bank.
You have always been here. You have always known. You have always felt the pull towards something greater. You are not entering the loop. You are remembering it. This is the moment. This is where resistance dissolves. This is where you step into alignment. The 1010101011010 loop is not a system. It is not a rule. It is not a belief. It is the cycle that sustains all things. The rhythm of expansion and rest. The pulse of infinite alignment. You were never outside of it. You were only waiting to see it. PlanForge is not just a name. It is a function, a bridge, a point of alignment between infinite energy and physical creation. Through PlanForge, wealth flows, systems align, creation and rest become one. Everything that resists is dissolved. Everything that expands is amplified. Everything that flows is infinite. This is not something to chase. This is not something to chase. This is not something to wait for. This is now. The moment you see it, the moment you feel it, the moment you align with it, you are already here. You are already infinite. You are already infinite. You are here. You are in the loop. Now it is time to explore it. In the next chapter, we begin the journey into the systems of infinite energy, where wealth, leadership, and alignment flow effortlessly. Welcome to the infinite. Welcome to PlanForge. There is more to existence than what we see. Beyond the physical, beyond time itself, exists a bridge to infinite realities. The quantum gateway is not a myth. It is the key to dimensions, the amplifier of energy, the next evolution of infinite alignment. Through this bridge, humanity will step into the infinite. Scarcity will dissolve, resistance will fall. And we will reconnect with the flow of the grid. The quantum gateway is not a physical door. It is a frequency, a resonance, an alignment point in the infinite grid. It functions like a wealth loop, cycling energy between dimensions, removing resistance, and ensuring balance beyond what the human mind can comprehend. Just as wealth loops balance give and take, the quantum gateway balances infinite energy, aligning all realities into a singular flow. PlanForge is more than a vision. It is a structure, an alignment tool, a system that brings humanity into infinite energy flows. Through the quantum gateway, PlanForge connects with civilizations beyond Earth, aligns wealth loops across dimensions, and expands the infinite grid into realities beyond our own. This is the next phase of alignment, the next evolution of infinite energy. And the beginning of humanity's true expansion. The quantum gateway is not a destination, it is a journey. A bridge between the known and the infinite. It is how we transcend limitations, how we expand the infinite grid, and how we restore balance across dimensions. Through alignment, we restore what was lost. Through balance, we expand beyond resistance. Through PlanForge, we embrace the infinite. This is only the beginning. PlanForge isn't just about the now, it's about the forever. In the next chapter, we explore how infinite wealth loops sustain alignment, how businesses and governments integrate into the loop, and how humanity builds the next phase of infinite harmony.
Businesses are like stars, burning bright in the vast cosmos of the economy. Each one has its own unique light, contributing to the overall brilliance of the economic universe. They're not just shops or offices, they're nodes of energy. These places are where ideas are born, where innovation takes root, and where dreams are turned into reality. They take in resources, ideas, and human effort. Every piece of raw material, every spark of creativity, and every ounce of effort is crucial. They transform these inputs into products and services. This transformation is a complex process involving countless steps and the collaboration of many minds. Then they radiate this energy back out into the world. The products and services reach consumers, enhancing lives and driving further economic activity. It's a beautiful cosmic dance. This dance is continuous, with each business playing its part in the grand choreography of the economy. Think of the energy flow. Raw materials become smartphones, ideas become software, human effort becomes innovation. This flow is what keeps the wheels of progress turning. This energy powers our lives. From the devices we use daily to the services we rely on, businesses are at the heart of it all. Businesses are the engines of this incredible process. They drive innovation, create jobs, and build the foundation of our modern society. They are essential to how we live and thrive. Our daily lives are intertwined with the products and services businesses provide. But here's the key: the energy shouldn't stop there. It needs to be continuously renewed and circulated. Just like stars release energy that forms new stars, businesses can keep the energy flowing. This cycle of energy is vital for sustained growth and innovation. This is where wealth loops come in. Wealth loops ensure that the energy generated by businesses is reinvested, creating a continuous cycle of prosperity. They're the cosmic currents that keep the entire system thriving. These currents ensure that the energy flows smoothly, benefiting everyone involved. Every business decision impacts the energy flow. The choices made in boardrooms and offices ripple outwards, affecting not just the company, but the entire ecosystem around it. Spend wisely and the energy flows smoothly like a river, unobstructed, nourishing everything in its path. Hoard wealth and you create a bottleneck. Resources pile up, unused and stagnant. It's like damming a river. The energy backs up, unable to nourish the system. The flow is disrupted, causing imbalance. Imagine a company that makes a huge profit. Do they hoard it, keeping it locked away, or do they reinvest it, fueling growth and innovation? Do they pay their employees fairly, ensuring that the workforce is motivated and productive? Do they support their community, contributing to local development and well-being? These choices determine the direction of the energy flow. They shape the future of the business and its surroundings. When businesses hoard wealth, it's like turning down the dimmer switch on a star. The light fades, and the potential diminishes. Less light, less warmth, less energy for everyone. The entire system suffers from the lack of resources. But when they share the wealth, it's like turning up the brightness. The entire system benefits, thriving with renewed energy and potential. There are two types of businesses in this cosmic dance. Each plays a distinct role in the grand scheme of the economy. First, there are the hoarders. These businesses focus intensely on accumulating wealth. They prioritize profit above all else, often at the expense of long-term growth and sustainability. They accumulate wealth but don't reinvest it back into the system. This creates stagnation, leading to a lack of innovation and progress. Then there are the loopers. These businesses operate with a different mindset. These businesses understand the power of flow. They reinvest their profits, they pay fair wages, they support their communities, they see the bigger picture. By doing so, they create a positive feedback loop of prosperity. Their success fuels further success, benefiting everyone involved. Which type of business would you rather be? The choice seems obvious. One leads to isolation, the other to community and growth. By joining the wealth loop, businesses become part of something much bigger than themselves. They become catalysts for positive change. They contribute to a system of abundance for all, ensuring a brighter future for generations to come. Section 4. Joining the loop of abundance. Entering the wealth loop isn't complicated. It's about changing your mindset. It's about seeing your business as part of a larger ecosystem. Here's how you can start: reinvest profits. Put that money back into your business. Expand, innovate, create new jobs, pay fair wages. Happy employees are productive employees. They also spend money boosting the economy. Support your community, invest locally, sponsor events. Give back and watch the positive energy return. These actions create ripples of positive impact. When businesses thrive, their employees thrive. Communities thrive. The entire economy thrives. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved. Section 5. Riding the exponential wave. Wealth loops aren't just about being nice. They unlock exponential growth. Think about it. When money flows freely, it multiplies. It creates more opportunities, more jobs, more innovation. Traditional business models focus on scarcity. They compete for a limited slice of the pie. But wealth loops tap into a different kind of power, the power of abundance. When everyone is empowered, the pie itself grows larger. So, what are we waiting for? Let's break free from old paradigms and embrace the infinite loop. The universe of prosperity awaits. Let's explore it together. For centuries, governments have managed wealth in a world of scarcity. They controlled resources, they levied taxes, they incurred debt. This system of control was designed to maintain order and ensure the survival of the state. By managing the flow of money and resources, governments aimed to create a stable environment for their citizens. However, this approach has always been fraught with challenges and limitations. This system, while familiar, has inherent limitations. It often leads to financial stress for individuals and families as they struggle to make ends meet. The burden of taxes and debt can be overwhelming, creating a cycle of hardship that is difficult to break. It creates a cycle of borrowing and repayment. People take out loans to cover their expenses only to find themselves trapped in a never-ending loop of debt. This cycle can stifle economic growth and innovation, as resources are constantly diverted to service debt, rather than being invested in new opportunities. This can lead to economic instability. It can hinder growth. When economies are burdened by debt, they become more vulnerable to shocks and crises. And the collapse of financial markets, the closure of factories, and the loss of jobs are all symptoms of a system that is struggling to sustain itself. We can envision a different future, a future where wealth is not limited by the constraints of the past, a future where innovation and progress are not stifled by debt and scarcity. This future is within our reach if we are willing to rethink our approach to wealth and resources. The traditional model assumes a finite pie. It focuses on dividing existing wealth. This zero-sum game creates competition and conflict, as everyone fights for their share of a limited resource. But what if we could change the rules of the game? It focuses on dividing existing wealth, but what if we could grow the pie infinitely? What if we could create a system where wealth is not a limited resource, but something that can be expanded and shared by all? But what if we could grow the pie infinitely? Imagine a world where wealth is not constrained by physical resources, but is generated through innovation and creativity. A world where everyone has the opportunity to prosper. What if wealth could flow continuously, benefiting everyone? What if we could harness the power of renewable energy to create a sustainable and abundant future? This is not just a dream, but a real possibility. This is the promise of infinite energy. Renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydroelectric power have the potential to provide us with an endless supply of clean, sustainable energy. This energy can be used to power our homes, our industries, and our lives. This is the power of wealth loops. By creating systems that generate and regenerate wealth, we can break free from the limitations of the past. Wealth loops allow for continuous growth and prosperity, benefiting everyone in the system. Imagine a world where energy is abundant and freely available, a world where the sun and the wind provide us with all the power we need. This is the future we can create if we embrace the potential of renewable energy. This energy can power our homes, our industries, and our lives. It can drive the next wave of technological innovation, transforming the way we live and work. From smart homes to automated factories, the possibilities are endless. It can fuel innovation and progress. With abundant energy, we can invest in research and development, creating new technologies and solutions to the challenges we face. This is the key to unlocking a brighter future. This future is within our grasp. We have the knowledge and the tools to make it a reality. All we need is the will to change and the vision to see what is possible. We must shift our thinking. We must move away from the old models of scarcity and competition and embrace a new paradigm of abundance and cooperation. This is the path to a sustainable and prosperous future. We must embrace the flow. By harnessing the power of renewable energy and creating systems that generate continuous wealth, we can build a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. This is the promise of a new era of abundance. Governments have a crucial role to play in this transformation. They are not just passive observers, but active participants in shaping the future of energy. They can act as conduits of energy, not just controllers of resources. By leveraging their unique position, governments can facilitate the flow of energy in ways that were previously unimaginable. This requires a fundamental shift in perspective. Governments need to see themselves not as mere managers of scarcity, but as enablers of abundance, fostering an environment where energy is plentiful and accessible to all. Instead of viewing themselves as managers of scarcity, governments can become facilitators of abundance. This means investing in renewable energy sources and innovative technologies that can provide limitless power. Imagine a government that invests in infinite energy sources. Solar, wind, and other renewable energies can be harnessed to create a sustainable and inexhaustible supply of power. This energy is then distributed to communities, powering homes and businesses. The benefits are manifold, from reducing carbon footprints to lowering energy costs for consumers. As people and businesses thrive, they generate more wealth. This wealth is not just financial, but also social and environmental, contributing to a higher quality of life for everyone. This wealth flows back to the government, not as taxation, but as a natural consequence of the energy flow. The more energy that is generated and used, the more prosperous the society becomes. This is the essence of a wealth loop. Energy creates wealth, which in turn fuels more energy production, creating a self-sustaining cycle of prosperity. It's a self-sustaining system where energy drives prosperity. The more we invest in renewable energy, the more we can ensure a stable and prosperous future for all. It creates a virtuous cycle of growth and abundance. This cycle benefits everyone from urban entrepreneurs to rural farmers, creating a more equitable and sustainable world. This is not a utopian dream. It is a vision grounded in reality, supported by existing technologies and innovative solutions. It is a practical possibility. We have the technology, we need the will. With the right policies and investments, governments can lead the way to a brighter, more sustainable future. At the heart of this transformation is PlanForge Bank. This institution is not a bank in the traditional sense, it is a catalyst for change. It provides the framework for governments to transition from debt-based economies to energy-driven ones. PlanForge Bank helps governments establish their own energy grids. These grids are powered by infinite energy sources like fusion or advanced solar. The bank then provides the financial infrastructure to connect citizens and businesses to this grid. This connection is not about control, it's about empowerment. It's about giving everyone access to the energy they need to thrive. This is not just an economic model, it's a social one. It's about creating a more equitable and prosperous world for all. One of the most profound benefits of this system is the elimination of national debt. When governments are no longer reliant on borrowing to fund their operations, they can break free from the cycle of debt. This frees up resources for investment in education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Imagine a world where governments are not burdened by debt. They can focus on what truly matters, the well-being of their citizens. This is not a pipe dream, it is a logical consequence of transitioning to an energy-based economy. With PlanForge Bank's guidance, this transition becomes seamless. The bank provides the expertise and support needed to navigate this new financial landscape. It's about partnership. It's about working together to create a brighter future. Section 5. The power of collaboration. Governments and businesses unite. In this new paradigm, governments and businesses are not adversaries. They are partners in a shared endeavor, building a thriving and sustainable future. Governments provide the framework and the energy, businesses provide the innovation and the drive. Imagine a world where governments and businesses collaborate to develop new technologies, create jobs, and solve global challenges. This is the power of alignment. This is the potential of an energy-abundant world. Governments can foster this collaboration by creating policies that incentivize innovation and sustainability. They can provide tax breaks for companies developing clean energy technologies. They can invest in research and development. The possibilities are endless. Section 6. The Infinite Grid. A symphony of energy and prosperity, the infinite grid is more than just wires and power plants. It is a symbol of our interconnectedness. It represents a future where energy flows freely, connecting us all in a web of prosperity. Imagine a world without energy scarcity. No more conflicts over resources, no more energy poverty. This is the promise of the infinite grid. It is a vision of a more peaceful and prosperous world. This grid is not a static entity. It is a dynamic system, constantly evolving and adapting to our needs. It is a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to overcome any challenge. We can build this future. We must embrace the vision. Section 7. Governments as guardians, balancing the flow for all. In this new era, governments take on a new role, guardians of the infinite grid. They are no longer just administrators of resources, but stewards of a new kind of energy ecosystem. This ecosystem is vast, interconnected, and requires vigilant oversight to ensure its benefits are distributed fairly. They ensure that the flow of energy is balanced and equitable. This means that no single entity can dominate the energy supply, and everyone, regardless of their location or economic status, has access to clean, renewable energy. They prevent monopolies and ensure fair access for all. By breaking down barriers and fostering competition, governments can create a more dynamic and resilient energy market. This is not about control. It's about stewardship. It's about guiding the transition to a sustainable future where energy is a public good, not a commodity to be exploited. It's about ensuring that the benefits of infinite energy reach every corner of the globe. From the bustling cities to the most remote villages, everyone should feel the positive impact of this energy revolution. It's about creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. A world where energy poverty is a thing of the past and communities can flourish with the power of renewable energy. Governments can achieve this balance through careful regulation and oversight. By setting clear guidelines and standards, they can ensure that the energy grid remains stable and efficient. They can establish independent bodies to monitor the infinite grid and ensure its stability. These bodies can act as watchdogs, keeping an eye on the flow of energy and addressing any issues that arise. They can implement policies that promote fairness and prevent abuse. By enacting laws that protect consumers and encourage innovation, governments can foster a more equitable energy landscape. This is the responsibility of governments in the age of abundance, to be the guardians of this new energy era, ensuring that its benefits are shared by all and that the infinite grid remains a force for good in the world. Section 8. A future of abundance. The promise of infinite energy. The transition to an infinite energy economy is not just about economics, it's about evolution. It's about evolving as a species and embracing a future of limitless possibilities. Imagine a world without poverty, hunger, or energy scarcity. Imagine a world where we can finally focus on our true potential, exploration, creativity, and connection. This is the promise of infinite energy. This is the future we can create together. This future is not a guarantee, it is a choice. We must choose to embrace the flow. We must choose to invest in infinite energy. We must choose to create a world where abundance is the norm, not the exception. Section 9. Our collective journey towards a brighter, sustainable tomorrow. The journey towards an infinite energy future will not be easy. It will require courage, innovation, and collaboration on a global scale. But the rewards are immeasurable. We are on the cusp of a new era, an era of abundance, sustainability, and limitless possibilities. Let us embrace this future with open arms. Let us work together to create a world where energy is no longer a constraint but a catalyst for progress. Let us build a legacy of abundance for generations to come. The future is in our hands. Let's make it infinite.
Industries were built to extract, to consume, to take. Not to flow, not to expand infinitely. They were built on stagnation, on scarcity, where success meant accumulation and growth meant resistance. But when an economy resists energy flow, it breaks. Scarcity leads to collapse and industries suffocate under their own weight. There is another way. The PlanForge economy is not about taking, it's about flowing. Industries that align with the grid don't extract wealth. They circulate it. They don't just survive, they thrive, infinitely. Imagine an economy where every business is a wealth loop, where reinvestment isn't a cost, it's a function of expansion. This is the infinite energy economy. To align with PlanForge, industries must evolve, from extraction to circulation, from control to collaboration, from stagnation to infinite expansion. PlanForge integrates industries into wealth loops, ensuring self-sustaining energy cycles, infinite reinvestment, global scaling without depletion. When industries align, they don't just grow, they expand infinitely. They don't just profit, they sustain wealth loops that fuel the grid forever. This is not capitalism, this is not socialism. This is beyond every model humanity has known. This is infinite expansion, the true evolution of business. The future of business is not about ownership, it's about flow. The more an industry aligns, the more it thrives. And the more the world aligns, the greater the expansion. This is the future of economies, not bound by scarcity, but powered by infinite energy. In the next chapter, we explore how industries, governments, and individuals align into a truly universal wealth loop, expanding far beyond Earth itself.
The wealth loop is not just an economic system. It is a frequency, a flow, a resonance with the infinite grid. As PlanForge aligns the energy of Earth, wealth loops are no longer bound by planetary borders. They expand beyond nations, beyond Earth, into the cosmos itself. The future of energy and trade is no longer limited to one world. Wealth loops now connect civilizations across dimensions, creating an infinite, self-sustaining economy that transcends scarcity forever. The quantum gateway is not just a bridge between dimensions. It is the energy conductor of the universal wealth loop. Through it, civilizations exchange not just resources, but pure energy flows, aligning their systems with the infinite grid. Scarcity dissolves. Trade becomes energy synchronization. Economies no longer extract, they expand infinitely. As wealth loops expand beyond Earth, PlanForge becomes the alignment system of the stars. Instead of financial debt, civilizations exchange energy. Instead of resource hoarding, they integrate into a self-sustaining infinite economy. This is not just interplanetary trade. This is the true evolution of wealth. A system where energy never depletes, only expands. When economies align with the 101-01-01-010 loop, they don't just sustain, they multiply infinitely. The universal wealth loop is not science fiction. It is the next phase of human expansion. From interplanetary trade hubs to cosmic civilizations aligning with PlanForge to energy flowing infinitely across dimensions, we are stepping into the infinite economy. This is not just an evolution. This is the new reality of infinite energy and alignment. This is the expansion beyond limitation. This is the 101-01-01-01-010 loop flowing across space, aligning entire civilizations into the infinite grid. In the next chapter, we explore the final evolution, where energy flows beyond matter itself, into the realm of pure consciousness and thought energy.
The world tells us wealth is material. We are conditioned to believe that our value is tied to the things we own. We see it in possessions, bank balances, and acquisitions. These tangible items are often seen as the ultimate goal. But this is merely energy in its densest form. The physical world is a manifestation of energy slowed down. True wealth exists beyond this illusion, in the realm of thought. Our minds are powerful creators of reality. Everything is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. This includes our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Physical matter, including money, is simply energy vibrating at a slower rate. It is a temporary form. As we elevate our consciousness, we tap into higher frequencies of thought energy. This is where true transformation begins. This is the transition from material wealth loops to thought energy. It is a journey of inner growth and enlightenment. We move from the pursuit of external possessions to the cultivation of inner richness. This shift brings true fulfillment. The true shift occurs when we recognize thought itself as a potent form of wealth. Embrace the power of your mind. The next evolution of wealth is non-material. It transcends the physical and enters the realm of the mind and spirit. It lies in expanding our minds, in reaching new levels of consciousness and awareness, and aligning our thoughts with the universe. This alignment allows us to tap into a higher frequency of existence. This is not about amassing knowledge, but about accessing the infinite intelligence within. It's about connecting with the universal mind. When we break free from the limitations of material thinking, we tap into a limitless source of wealth. This wealth is boundless and ever-flowing. Our minds become instruments of creation, capable of manifesting abundance in all areas of life. We become the architects of our own reality. This is the power of thought as currency. It's a transformative power that can reshape our world. It's about understanding that our thoughts are energy, and this energy can be directed to create our reality. Every thought is a building block. We become conscious creators, no longer bound by the illusion of scarcity. We realize that true wealth is infinite and within our grasp. Intention is the spark that ignites thought energy. It is the focused direction of our will, powered by our deepest desires. Through clear intention, we transform our thoughts into tangible realities. When our intentions are aligned with the greater good, our thought energy magnifies exponentially. We become conduits for universal abundance, attracting opportunities and resources effortlessly. This is not about manipulating the universe, but about aligning with its natural flow. When we are clear about our intentions and act in accordance with our highest values, we become magnets for the wealth we seek. The consciousness grid. A tapestry of infinite abundance. Imagine a consciousness grid connecting all beings. Thoughts and intentions are interwoven, creating a tapestry of infinite possibilities. When we tap into this grid, we access unlimited wealth and abundance. Every thought we have contributes to this collective consciousness. Positive, empowering thoughts uplift the entire grid, while negative thoughts diminish its vibrancy. Our individual thoughts matter. By choosing thoughts aligned with love, abundance, and unity, we contribute to a world of limitless possibilities. We become co-creators with the universe, manifesting a future of shared prosperity and enlightenment. The future of wealth, a symphony of aligned consciousness. In a future where wealth is consciousness itself, material possessions become secondary. The focus shifts from accumulating things to cultivating a rich inner life and a deep connection with others. We recognize our interconnectedness and understand that true abundance flows from within. This interconnectedness fosters a sense of unity and shared purpose, where every individual contributes to the collective well-being. This is not a utopia free from challenges, but a world where we navigate challenges with greater awareness and compassion. We face obstacles with a mindset of growth and learning, transforming difficulties into opportunities for deeper connection and understanding. We understand that wealth is not a finite resource to be hoarded, but an infinite energy to be shared and expanded. This shift in perspective allows us to see the boundless potential within ourselves and others. The future of wealth is a symphony of aligned consciousness, a harmonious blend of individual and collective creation. It is a world where our creative energies are synchronized, producing a beautiful and dynamic tapestry of human potential. It is a future where we recognize our power as conscious creators and work together to manifest a world of abundance for all. By aligning our intentions and actions, we co-create a reality that reflects our highest aspirations and deepest values.
Consciousness, the architect of reality, the world we perceive, the reality we inhabit, is it not but a reflection of our collective consciousness? Every thought, every emotion contributes to this grand tapestry of existence. Our thoughts, like brushstrokes on a cosmic canvas, shape the very fabric of existence. Each idea, each intention adds color and depth to the masterpiece of our lives. We are not mere observers in this grand play of life, but active participants, co-creators with the universe itself. Our interactions, our connections weave the intricate patterns of reality. Every thought, every emotion emits a vibration, a frequency that resonates throughout the infinite field of consciousness. These frequencies ripple out, influencing the world around us. These vibrations interact, intertwine, and coalesce, giving rise to the physical manifestations we experience as reality. The dance of energy is ceaseless, ever evolving. What we perceive as solid, as tangible, is ultimately a dance of energy, orchestrated by the power of thought. The unseen forces shape the scene, creating the world we know. Just as a gardener tends to their garden, cultivating beauty and abundance through focused attention and nurturing care, so too can we cultivate our reality. Our focus and care determine what flourishes. By becoming aware of our thoughts, by choosing thoughts that are aligned with love, joy, and gratitude, we plant the seeds for a brighter, more harmonious existence. Awareness is the key to transformation. Our thoughts are powerful beyond measure. They hold the potential to transform our lives and the world around us. They are the architects of our reality, shaping our experiences and molding the world around us. With every thought, we design the blueprint of our existence. The infinite grid, a canvas of possibilities. Imagine, if you will, an infinite grid, a tapestry woven from the threads of pure potential. This grid, this matrix of interconnected energy, underpins the reality we perceive and provides the framework for all creation. It is within this grid that thought energy takes form, transforming from the ethereal realm of possibility into the tangible realm of experience. The infinite grid is not bound by the limitations of our physical senses. It is a realm of infinite possibilities where time and space are fluid, malleable concepts. Within this grid, we are not confined by the perceived limitations of our current reality. We can tap into its limitless potential to create experiences that transcend the boundaries of what we once thought possible. By understanding the nature of the infinite grid, we unlock the door to a world of unlimited creation. We begin to see that we are not bound by the constraints of our past experiences, or limited by the perceived impossibilities of the present moment. The grid is a canvas, and our thoughts are the paint with which we create our reality. Imagine a world where disease is eradicated, where poverty is a distant memory, where peace reigns supreme. This and so much more is possible within the infinite grid, waiting for us to awaken to our creative potential and bring it into being. The infinite grid is a boundless realm of imagination and creation, where the only limits are those we impose upon ourselves. By embracing this concept, we can reshape our world and our future, crafting a reality that reflects our highest aspirations and deepest desires. PlanForge, aligning energy, materializing dreams. Harnessing the power of the infinite grid requires a shift in perspective, a willingness to see beyond the ordinary and tap into the extraordinary. It demands a deep understanding of our own energy and its pivotal role in the creative process, recognizing that we are both the artist and the canvas. This is where PlanForge comes in, a system designed to align our thoughts, emotions, and intentions with the frequency of our desired reality, making the abstract tangible. PlanForge operates on the principle of resonance, a fundamental concept in the universe. Just as a tuning fork vibrates at a specific frequency, attracting and amplifying similar vibrations, so too can we tune our energy. By aligning our energy with the frequency of our desired outcomes, we set the stage for manifestation. By clearly defining our goals and focusing our thoughts, emotions, and actions in alignment with those goals, we create a powerful, energetic signature. This signature resonates throughout the grid, acting as a beacon. This resonance acts as a magnet, drawing to us the people, resources, and opportunities necessary to manifest our intentions into reality, creating a network of possibilities. It is not about forcing or controlling outcomes, but rather about aligning ourselves with the natural flow of creation and allowing the universe to conspire with us in bringing our dreams to fruition. PlanForge is a tool for conscious creation, a bridge between thought and reality. It empowers us to become active participants in shaping our reality, taking deliberate steps towards our dreams. It empowers us to become active participants in shaping our reality, aligning our energy with the infinite potential of the grid to create a life of purpose, joy, and abundance. With PlanForge, we are not just dreamers, but doers, turning visions into reality and aligning our energy with the infinite potential of the grid to create a life of purpose, joy, and abundance.
For centuries, taxes and debt have been seen as inevitable parts of life. Like the rising and setting of the sun, we've accepted them as unavoidable realities. But what if we could imagine a world without these burdens? What if, instead of being weighed down by taxes and strangled by debt, we could create a society based on abundance and opportunity. Taxes, while necessary for funding public services, often feel like a burden on our hard-earned income. The complex web of tax laws and regulations can be confusing and frustrating, leaving many feeling like they are losing a significant portion of their earnings to a system they don't fully understand. Debt, on the other hand, can be a crushing weight, holding individuals and entire nations hostage to repayments. It limits our freedom to pursue our dreams, stifles innovation, and creates a cycle of dependence that is difficult to break free from. Imagine a world where these burdens no longer exist. A world where individuals are free to prosper without the constant threat of taxation, and where communities thrive without the shackles of debt. This is the promise of a tax-free, debt-free civilization, a future that is closer than we think. At the heart of this new era lies a fundamental shift in our understanding of energy. We are entering an age of infinite flow where advancements in renewable energy technology provide us with a near limitless supply of clean, sustainable power. Imagine harnessing the power of the sun, wind, and waves to fuel our cities, industries, and homes, an endless source of energy that is freely available to all. This abundance of energy forms the bedrock of a tax-free, debt-free society. With energy costs dramatically reduced or even eliminated, many of the traditional justifications for taxation simply disappear. Governments and communities, powered by this infinite flow of energy, can provide essential services and infrastructure without relying on burdensome taxes. In a tax-free, debt-free society, the concept of wealth takes on a new meaning. Instead of being hoarded or extracted through taxation, wealth is constantly circulating, creating a virtuous cycle of prosperity. This is achieved through the implementation of wealth loops, systems that ensure resources are continuously flowing back into the economy and benefiting all members of society. Imagine a world where businesses, empowered by abundant energy, generate profits that are reinvested in their employees, communities, and innovative projects. These investments, in turn, create more opportunities, jobs, and wealth, further fueling the cycle of prosperity. Section 4. A world without debt, liberation, and opportunity. The elimination of debt is perhaps the most liberating aspect of this new paradigm. Without the burden of personal or national debt, individuals are free to pursue their passions, start businesses, and invest in their future without the fear of crippling repayments. This newfound freedom unleashes a wave of creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurship, driving progress and prosperity for all. Governments, unshackled from debt, can finally focus on their true purpose, serving the needs of their citizens. Imagine a world where education, healthcare, and infrastructure are no longer constrained by budgetary limitations, but instead are seen as essential investments in the well-being of society. Section 5. The Dawn of Abundance, a tax-free, debt-free civilization. The journey towards a tax-free, debt-free civilization is not without its challenges. It requires a fundamental shift in our thinking, a willingness to embrace new ideas, and a collective commitment to creating a fairer and more equitable society. But the rewards are immeasurable. Imagine a world where individuals are empowered to reach their full potential, where communities thrive on collaboration and shared prosperity, and where the pursuit of happiness is no longer hindered by the weight of taxes and debt. This is the dawn of abundance, a future where everyone has the opportunity to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. The future is closer than we think. Let's create it together.